What is up, Karatics? So in this video, I wanted to talk about Rockstar's Newswire for August 15th through the 21st, their event week that's going on. One of the main things that caught my eye, and many others in the community as well, Rockstar decided to not only give us double money in sumo, slasher, and all that other stuff, but double money and RP in gun running selling missions. Yes, your $1,050,000 selling for a full bunker stock will turn into double, which is a whopping $2.1 million. I have done a little math here so you guys can to refresh your memory on the way the bunkers work. So a full supply bar costs $75,000. A full stock is 5 supply bars. So $75,000 times 5 bars is $375,000. To empty a full supply bar, it takes 2.5 hours. And to fill a bunker stock completely is 12.5 hours. So what I like to do is I go AFK, which is away from controller, and I sit in my bunker or close to the computer just doing circles. I put a rubber band around both my thumbsticks of my controller, and it keeps me in there. And usually every 2.5 to 3 hours I come back and I walk up to the computer and buy the full $75,000 for the supplies. Then you can leave and come back in another 2.5, 3 hours, whatever it may be. You can even do this before you go to sleep too. And eventually, 12.5 hours, you get to $2.1 million. Now, if you risk it, which I think it's smart, if you have 3 friends that can help you, this really helps a lot. What I like to do is you go into a public lobby with a lot of people. Most people don't bother you, trust me. The jet guys are afraid of the explosive sniper rounds. The guys in a buzzard, they're easy to take out. The same thing with the oppressor. And most of the time, if you start this in motorcycle club, when you do the selling mission, and you have 4 people with you, most of the time it will give you the insurgents anyways. So you're already protected there. But anyways, if you do it in a public session and you risk it with at least 4 to 5 active CEO or motorcycle club in the lobby, you will earn a lot more money. You get an extra $378,000. So if you risk it in a public session, that pays for all the money you spent on supplies. So you're netting a profit of $2,103,000. That's great. If you don't want to risk it, you will get 2.1 million. But here in the video, I did get $2.4 million. It was $2,478,000. Didn't take too long. So, with selling missions, if you have some people helping you, it's always faster. Please do bear in mind, it's happened to me many times doing the regular selling missions during regular money, where I've only had one friend help me, and it gives us a buggy mission with 4 buggies and only 15 minutes, and all the delivery points are on the other side of the map. Yeah, we failed that, obviously, and I only got half the money. Instead of 1.1 million, I got I got like 670 grand. So you really have to be careful and strategically plan how you want to do this. It's very important to do it the right way. I recommend at the minimum, you have 2 friends helping you. So that's 3 people in total. Yourself and 2 other drivers to help you. A 4th person would be nice to help, but at the minimum, I highly recommend having 2 people help you. And for those of you who have time to play the game, you're not away doing other things, sleeping, homework, work, whatever it may be, you can do the vehicle cargo in the meantime, which if you saw the video I made with the method where you only get high-end vehicles, where you steal and then sell high-end vehicles only, I'll leave a link to that in the description. If you combine it with this, my god, you're going to be making millions upon millions of dollars. It's a very now's the opportunity to grind for money in the game if you have a bunker. But if you don't have a bunker, Rockstar Also, with this event week, they decided to put 25% off the Route 68 bunker. So if you don't have a bunker, buy a bunker if you have the money. It's worth it. You get all the money back you spent on the bunker in no time with this double money. Again, all the all the math I had in that one part of the video, that's assuming that you have full upgrades in your bunker. That is the equipment upgrade, the staff upgrade, and of course the security upgrade, so that you are less likely to get raided. Make sure you buy these. It's very, very important that you buy these. My times were calculated with all these purchased. Please do bear in mind, if you buy the security upgrade, that does not mean you will not get raided. It just means that it's a lot less likely to get raided. Especially with all this money going around, and if you're doing vehicle cargo in the meantime, I highly recommend you buy that. But from my experience, from my friend's experience, I personally have never seen anybody get raided if they're sitting in their bunker like you saw me do when I go AFK. I have not seen that happen to anybody. Maybe one of your it's happened to you or one of your friends. Please let me know in the comment section down below. But from my experience, I have never seen that happen to anyone. So if you're just gonna do the AFK method 100%, you're not gonna be doing any vehicle cargo in between or anything like that. You really don't need the security upgrade. Honestly, you don't. If you're just gonna sit there, like I do, AFK the rubber band around the controller, just going around in circles and not leaving the bunker at all when you have any stock, you really don't need the security upgrade, honestly. If you're just gonna buy that 25% off bunker and then do the double money bunker selling missions for just this event week, and you're only doing this for 100% money, then you really and then you could just retire your bunker afterwards. You know, run out of supplies 100% and sell any stock you have left over, and then that's it. You'll be fine. You don't have to worry about getting raided because there's nothing to raid. But anyways, before you buy supplies, make sure you assign all staff to manufacturing specifically. Do not assign it to both research and manufacturing. It's faster if you just assign it to manufacturing by itself. Then again, most of you may know this, others don't. That's why I'm saying it. So this mission took us about a total of about 15 minutes or so. And then afterwards, after we delivered all the vehicles and everything, it tells us to leave the area, as you can see there. And then once you leave the area, it gives you the money and the extra $378,000 I spoke about earlier, as you can see right there. So yeah, all in all, if you guys are really struggling for money right now and you have some money laying around so you can buy this 25% off Route 68 bunker, I say go for it. Even if you don't have the time, like I said, you do the AFK method with the rubber band around the controller. Just make sure you have the controller plugged in so it doesn't die, and put the rubber band on both thumbsticks so that your character is moving in some type of way on the screen. Leave your PS4 on and then turn off the TV. You'll be fine. Leave it on, come back every 2.5 to 3 hours, buy that supply bar, and eventually it will be filled up. And then if you have some friends, tell them to do the same thing. And then you guys help each other doing the selling missions. That's the way it is. That's the way it works. I mean, that's the best and smartest way to do that. You'll be making millions of dollars. Right now, this has to be the best way to make money in the game. Because the amount of money you spend in crates to make $2.2 million from a full large CEO crate warehouse, the amount of money you spend in crates and the amount of time you put in is, I'd say, almost about double of what you're doing here. So I can't stress it enough. Make sure you take this opportunity to do these bunker selling missions and buy a bunker if you don't have one already, so that you can make a lot of money from this event week. And again, remember that this only lasts till the 21st of August, which is on a Monday. And then on Tuesday, the Ardent will come out, which is a sports classics vehicle. Nobody probably cares about that anymore since the XA21 came out. And other than the 25% off the Route 68 bunker, also they have 25% off the APC if you still don't have one of those, the anti-aircraft trailer, the Phantom Wedge, the Hydra, and the Valkyrie. So while you're making money as well from your bunker selling missions, you can also buy some new vehicles with a decent discount. So I think this is probably one of the best event weeks we have ever had in GTA 5 Online, other than the double money heist. That by far is the best. When they do it again, I will be taking full advantage of that. But yeah, this event week is great. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.